Good evening, welcome to the class tonight. I hope that you're feeling potentially a little bit sore from last night, and if you didn't do the class, then please go and do the replay of this morning's class. They're both challenging, similar class. Today, like I mentioned last night, will be a bit different. Get into the exercises. I think a lot of the time we'll be actually lying on our side to do some leg and glute exercises, but lying down. So let's start by getting our perfect body placement for Pilates set up. So we're going to separate our toes and have our ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Shoulders stay down away from the ears. Hands onto your lower abdominals. Now breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth. Pull the stomach muscles in as you do so. In through the nose, and then we're going to breathe out. Continue that going. Just think about really calming your body, calming your mind. Hands up a bit high. Breath in and sighing out. Let's do one more like that. Breath in. And then as you exhale, your arms will come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, and we take our arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Starting the usual way, exhaling arms to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then we're going to exhale and bring the arms straight down in front. Now we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet. We stay lifted, arms come up. Exhale, arms come to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Don't know where my balance is. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then we're going to bend the knees. Arms are coming down, your heels are staying lifted. So keep your knees facing forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling out to the side. Keep relaxing the shoulders. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then we're coming down a little bit further as your arms come down. So just the arms again, keeping the legs down low. My legs are burning today and I'm not quite sure why, because I can't remember doing much in terms of leg work, but they're hurting. That's a good thing. Inhale up. I just wish I'd know what I've done. Come down a bit more. And then we'll do it one more time. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. I'm pleased to tell you I've had no chocolate today. I think I've had no chocolate. I'm pretty sure I've had no chocolate. Inhale up. And exhale, come just down that fraction more. Yesterday I couldn't be the same. I had to have more yesterday. I had some yesterday. So what we're going to do now is just get straight into some balancing, and then we'll come straight down onto the mat. So we're going to do some balancing firstly with our legs together, and our arms are coming up, and we're coming up onto the balls of the feet. And you want to actually stay off your heels. I know I've got long baggy pants on, but you can obviously hear my instructions. So you're off your heels. And then if you can, I want you to take your eye gaze up. Your hands are separated. Keep this going. Keep focusing on exhaling and drawing the belly in. Obviously, if you feel like you're going to be falling down, don't look up. Two more. So gently bring your heels down, bringing those arms down, and let's continue with some more balancing. So we're going to step onto our left foot. We're going to bring our arms out to the side. And then we're going to float our right leg behind you. And then we're going to bring our arms behind and start to really think about straightening out into your supporting leg, bracing in through the belly. In a moment, what we're going to do is we're going to actually find the mat with your hands, your fingertips, and then you're going to lift your back leg up higher. So you're looking at your knee and you're elevating that foot. Just two more breaths. Bend the supporting knee to come out of that. Lift on up, and let's do everything on the other side. So we're stepping onto our right foot, arms go to the side, float off the left. So you're in your aeroplane and then your arms go behind. Try and straighten your supporting leg as much as possible. Brace the belly in as tight as you can. Two more breaths. Now we're just going to find the mat with your fingertips like before and elevate your foot up as high as you can. Try and keep your supporting leg nice and straight. And bend on down, lifting up, and we'll just shake it out a little bit because that's quite a strong balance there, and you might feel a little bit dizzy from going down and then coming back straight up. Dancer's pose. Hold on to the inside part of your right foot. We'll lift up our left arm. So if you don't feel like you want to tip through, you can stay up at the higher level, Or join me by coming down and reaching forward, elevating your foot in the process. Relax your shoulders. 4 more breaths here. Then we're going to take this out into a high star. So your foot's going to go out to the side. You're going to let it go high, and then your arms are coming up narrow. Keep lifting your foot. Oh, there's a real heat coming off that lamp. It's nice. And bring it in. Good job. Let's go to the other side. I nearly set fire to the kitchen today. I had the roll of paper towels too close to the stovetop. I mean, I was there, so I could quickly get the paper towels, but they definitely caught on fire. And I was excited. Something interesting for her to watch. She was sitting up on the bench near where I was cooking. Keep lifting up. 2 more. Now take your way out to the side. Keep up high. Allow the foot to go out as you extend along the arms. And feet come together. Arms come down. Let's just do our normal tree pose. So we're going to place our right foot along the side of the left leg, digging that heel in, opening the knee up, bracing in through your core, and then your hands can stay down either at your heart, the third eye, or you elevate. And take your eye gaze up if you can. Now just note, you might not feel balanced. You've probably been doing a lot of things during the day, so we need to work our core to get the balance feeling a little bit more stable. So if you can't look up now, don't worry, we'll try it again later at the end. And you may be able to do it then. 2 more. Okay, so bring the arms down, releasing that foot, and we'll come to the other side. So I love looking at that flower behind it. It feels like there's wings. Shoulders are relaxing, arms are straight. Like before, you're just checking the ceiling if possible, and if not, straight ahead or slightly down. And continue with your breathing. Do 4 more. So we're gently going to just bring our arms down, and I'm going to move the screen down and then make my way onto the mat. We're actually going to lie on our side to begin. Get into some side exercises for our legs, for our butt, like I said, and a little bit for your arms. I'm going to be quite far back just so that you can get my whole body hopefully in the frame. And we're going to lie on one side. So if you need to get something padded for your hip, please do so. So notice that I've got my legs bent. I've got my knees down, but my feet are now lifted. Head's just relaxed. Now you can have your hands onto your tummy. You can have your hand on your waist. You can weight your leg if you need to, or your arm can be overhead. I often like to have my hand on my tummy, and I'm going to keep my hand holding my head just so I can see the screen without hurting my neck, but I will come down, and I hope that you'll just stay down like this. So inhale, open the knees, exhale and close. Inhale, open the knees, and exhale, close. I've got all black on. I hope that it's not too dark and that you can see. So inhale, open, and I've got baggy pants on, so that's going to be hard for you to see when the legs go extended, but obviously my feet are lifted. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. Squeezing that bottom. Inhale as you open. This is all about your thigh and your bottom, and it will get into your hip too. Inhale to open, exhale, close. So Ellie, you're out there doing this class, either the live version or the replay. I know you like this style of leg work, so enjoy. 2 more. And whoever else is out there, obviously I hope you enjoy it, but I hope you feel some burn as well. So inhale, lift it up this time. Exhale, kick the foot forward. Like they're magnets, you bring them back together, and then you close your legs. 4-point move. Inhale, open. Exhale, kick. Inhale, foot together. Exhale, and lower it down. Inhale, open. I'm already feeling these exercises. I don't know about you. I feel these side lying down leg exercises quite a bit more than I feel as standing up and working when you're upright leg exercises. Keep this going. So inhale, lift. Exhale and kick. Inhale together, toes, and then exhale, lower the down. Just do 2 more and then we add on. Ooh, nice burn going on. Don't know if you feel anything yet, but I certainly do. Keep your feet off the mat and now extend your legs away straight. So your feet are still off the mat. Now from here, we're going to just take a breath in and lift the legs double together. Inhale down a fraction, exhale lift. If you have a feel of your waist, should feel rock solid there. Feel that? That's what makes a difference. When you don't eat the chocolate, you definitely feel like your body is a little bit tighter. It is like that for me. Like I've mentioned before, my husband's genetically pretty lucky. He doesn't get, soft at all. His body stays really hard. That's not the case for me. I work it. I mean, that's not to say he doesn't work it. He loves his exercise as much as me, but he's luckier, I think. 2 more. Now listen, the legs are going to go up and hold up. Bottom leg, inhale, lower it down, but not completely, and then lift it. So the bottom leg's moving on its own. Just the bottom leg lifting and lowering. Top leg stays at a elevated position, but it's not too high. Just 4 more. Now we're going to keep the bottom leg off the ground, but just lift the top leg higher and then bring it together and high again. So it goes a little bit higher than before. Keep this going. So we're doing a lot of legs today, as you can feel. On Friday, I'm going to focus on arms quite a bit, okay? Tomorrow morning's my Spanish Pilates, so join me. I may do the same class tonight as I'm doing tonight, or I might mix it up. I'm not sure yet. Just do 2 more though. Now listen up. We're going to do a leg side walk. So your bottom leg's coming forward, your top leg's going back. Same thing again. Always bottom leg forward, always top leg goes back. It's just because it works you harder in the hip, harder in the bottom, yeah? And if you move it the other way, your balance goes a little bit funny. So we want to keep it like this. Keep bracing in, team. Do 4 more. I hope none of you got affected by the storm last night. We heard it, but we definitely didn't have any damage to our house, thankfully. 2 more. Feel the burn all through this area, right? This next one's going to go open and hold. Hold it here and then lift in the split. Lift it up. I like to have a feel every so often, make sure that my tummy's moving in as I breathe out. It's good. Keep it strong. All right, so bring the legs in together, keep them still lifted, and then we're just going to do a fast side paddle. The legs are kicking faster. Do you all feel that burn there? Shortly I'm going to give the upper leg, the higher leg, a bit of a break, and the lower leg's going to do some work. Okay, so stop. Bring that top leg in, and then keep your bottom leg lifted off the mat, even though you can't see because of my pants being loose. They are. And then move the leg back further, and then lift the leg higher. Down a little bit and lift. We're doing that side lift. And this is working, if you can't feel it, just have a touch, your inner thigh. Four more. Now I'm thinking, I think Saturday I might do a bit more of a yoga-inspired class, a bit more sun salutations, standing leg work, maybe even a little bit of stretching, but still lots of abs. And we're going to hold this down. Let the legs stack and just bend the legs in again, and then bring the arms in, and you've got your fingers facing forward and your arm is quite far away. Now inhale, bend down, exhale, come up halfway. Inhale, bend down, and so we're finished with the legs on that side. Should feel like a bit of a burn's been going on. And now we're going to just give our arm and our shoulder a little bit of a strain while we're giving our legs a bit of a break. 4 more. Now, I got told today by somebody that rang me up to say thank you for the classes, bend down, that I'm doing too many planks. So my response to that was, I'm not going to stop doing planks. If you tell me I'm doing too many, I'll just do more. Of course, I did a lot today and yesterday, but not all the classes are like that. But someone used to call me when I used to work at Aquarina many years ago, the plank princess, and I don't mind that title. 2 more. And come on up. Good job. So we're going to just flip ourselves over to do everything on the other side before we get into some other core exercises. So we're lying down. Remember, you can just rest your head down or you can be upright. Must have my face out of the spotlight there. And we've got our feet up. We've got our knees down. Inhale, open the knee up. Exhale and close it. Inhale, lift the knee up, keeping the feet together initially. So of course we're repeating everything on the other side, but I need to warn you that this side's going to feel it a lot sooner because the side that is moving was the under leg before, but it was already working. And it was the one that finished working before. 4 more. Then we'll get into the extension of this exercise. So inhale, open, exhale, kick. Inhale, feet together, exhale, lower it down. Inhale, open, exhale, kick. Feet together, lower it down. Continue like that. Oh, I already feel it. This is why I don't like these exercises so much. I've got heavy legs, and for those of you that do have the heavier legs, we feel these exercises a whole lot more than those skinny leg people out there, who I'm very jealous of, mind you. I'm saying that in an admiring way. I definitely have always had an issue with my leg size, but you deal with what you've got and you make the most of it. I have less issues now that I'm older. I'm definitely a little bit less self-conscious about my body. A few more. Inhale, open, and I hope that that is the case for my daughters. I hope they don't have that self-conscious issues. I never want them to have that. Pretty hard in society, although when I was growing up, it was the skinny look that was in. Remember those models, the super skinny? Now you've got the Kim Kardashian, you've got the Jennifer Lopez, they've got the Serena Williams, you know, it's all about the big butt. Anyway, hold this one up, take the legs away, and then both legs together, lift it up. So it doesn't seem to be bombarding the screens, those skinny girls anymore, which I think is very healthy, especially for young'uns growing up, that they don't just see things that aren't attainable. I'm sidetracked. Healthy, strong bodies is what we're aiming for. But we all have hang-ups. It's just, I think it's unfortunately, it's a Western society thing. 2 more. Now hold this one up. Inhale, lower the leg down, and then lift it up. So we're just doing the bottom leg, lifting and lowering. When I used to live in Galapagos, the women there are all shapes and sizes and rather large, some of them, and they just have no self-consciousness that you can see. They have really tight pants on and they've got rolls coming over the tight pants, and there seems to be no embarrassment whatsoever. And my mum, when she came and visited me, she said that was the one thing she loved about it, is that people didn't seem to care. 2 more. All right, listen up. Keep this leg lifted, the bottom leg, but lift the top leg more. And then bring it in. Lift it up. But I'm not one of those people that would be comfortable in my skin if I was overweight. I just know I wouldn't be. So I try and really maintain my body for health, for fitness, and obviously for the vanity factor. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. You want to feel good and as well as look good. 4 more. All right, we've got our side walk. So keeping both legs up still, top leg always going back, bottom leg always coming forward. Breath to prepare. Let's walk. Inhale to feel the center coming up. And just have a quick feel again. Is it tight? You're getting that contraction going. Yes. Always monitor your body by touching. It's all right. You know, that's the way we can feel if we're tightening our body in the right places. You know, I can feel my glutes are tightening. I can feel my hip, my waist, my abs, because I'm holding them in, and that's important. So you've got that contraction there, which helps support the back. 4 more. Hold this one open. Breath in and then lift up. It's getting harder. The legs feel heavier, right? Ooh, well, mine do anyway. All right, bring the legs in, lift it right up, and then fast kick. Let's do it. We're nearly at the last exercise for this side to even it all out. Burn it, burn it, burn it. And stop. Bring that top leg in, flex the foot of the other leg and move it back. And then from here, lift it up. Oh. So you're giving your top leg a bit of a stretch and a release as you're still continuing that burn in the inner thigh of the other leg. And relax it down. Bring both legs bent. Come on up, fingers facing forward. The arm is quite long away from you. Inhale down, exhale and rise up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale and lift it up. Just keep it going, a few more. More, stay down, feel that burn. Any of you else out there feeling nervous about sending your kids back to school? I'd love you to let me know how you're feeling. I'm definitely nervous about it, I have to be honest. She's meant to be going back on Tuesday. I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to send her. Stay down, hold here, burn it. A little bit for your triceps. Yeah, a little bit around biceps. 2 more. And we will give our arms a break. We're going to lie on our back. So come on up and let's just lie ourselves down on our back. Just spin this around a little bit. Okay, so we've got our feet together. We've got our chin tucked into our chest. We've got our head and shoulders lifted. Just might move my pants down. And we're going to just get into some basic abdominal strengtheners like I do in most classes. So breath in, exhale, rise up. Inhale, bring it down. Check your tummy out, see that when you're lifting up, it's moving down. Crucial element to make that breath effective. In fact, I just in the booklet I've started reading Alba again today. We have a lot of books, but she has her favourites, and so we recycle them. I can see up there because we've got the page set to start again tomorrow. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's a great book. It's a classic children's book. 2 more. So exhale when we come up on this one, and then inhale halfway back. and then exhale, lift up. But today wasn't as bad weather-wise as they thought that they were, what it was going to be, that they made out it was going to be. So we were able to take them down to that swing that my husband put down at the bottom of our units. So they had a bit of a swing and a bit of a run this afternoon, which is always good to get them out and be active. But we did miss our dance session today. We haven't missed it yet, but today was our first miss. So tomorrow, back on board. My husband will go to work on Friday night, so we probably won't have the dance session on Friday. But at least if we do it 4 or 5 times a week, I'll be happy. 2 more. Little ones, so come up and then centimetre back. I mentioned in last night's class my daughter didn't leave me alone. She was like all over me during the dance session. So in a way, I didn't mind that we didn't do it today because I don't think I wanted a repeat of that. She wanted to be in my arms. Dancing, she's 2 now. She doesn't need to be in my arms. But it's heavy, like it hurts you. So maybe we'll do a stretch session next week sometime. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. 4 more. So we're going to hold this one up, feeling that burn in the abs, I hope. Bring the arms forward, shoulders relax, and we're going to peel up. So if you need to hold on underneath, do so. Oh, it was hard to get up today. Sit tall at the top, then come back halfway. Just feel that tightening in your core. Jeez, strong one. We're going to relax the shoulders. Palms are coming down. We're going to do 100. So we're going to just pulse our arms up and down 100 times. Let's go. 10, straight back here. 20, arms are really strong and straight too. 30, try not to weight your feet too much. 40. 50, shoulders drop. 60, we're over the halfway mark. 70, you're strong, keep it going. 80, 20 to go. 90, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Very gently roll back. Please don't drop. Please, please, please. Shh. You deserve a break. Arms and legs away, stretch it out. So that was your upper belly. That was definitely getting a bit of a burn going there. Oopsie. And let's keep our legs straight, but what we're going to do is we're going to lift our upper body. We're going to work into the lower body, but I want you to just have your heads supported by your neck, by your hands, either at your head or your neck. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just lift one leg up. Now inhale to open it, exhale to bring it in. Keep it lifted. Just have a quick feel while you're doing this. Inhale to open, exhale and then in. Now what's going to happen is you're going to want to squeeze your glutes. Try and relax them a little bit and bring all the tension into your abs. Inhale to open, exhale to close. You should feel this quite strongly in your lower belly. I won't do 2 feet at the same time. That's going to put too much pressure on your lower back and I don't want to hurt you. But 1 leg at a time, especially if you've got your head and shoulders lifted, that can sort of flatten your back out so it's not as dangerous as it can be if we were doing the 2 feet. 2 more. So lower that down, lift the other leg up, inhale, open, exhale and close. Stomach pushing it down. Inhale, open, exhale and close. Do you feel that tightening? Do you feel the burn there? I hope you do. I definitely feel it, so I'm hoping you do too. Bring the leg down, relax the head down, and now we're going to get into some bit more traditional lower belly exercises. So the legs are up, and what we're going to do is we're just going to start to, well, we're going to unhinge from your hip. So the angle at your knee, that stays the same. So look at this, it just lowers down with the heel touching down, lift it back up, and then the other side. But now listen to what's going to happen. You're going to do both legs at the same time. And then one side, one of each. And before we do that, we go back to the double. Don't let the feet touch each other or the legs. They're working at the same time, but they're separated. Yeah, so one leg comes down. See how slow I'm moving? That way you can really focus on letting your lower back flatten down when you're breathing out and pulling your tummy in. Double leg, do that. Let's continue. So one leg exhaling. Other leg exhale. Double leg. All about that lower belly, right? Two more sets all the way through. And just one more set. We'll give our abs a mini break, team. So what I'm going to ask you to do is bring your feet underneath your knees and then push your hips up. And then we're just going to bring one leg on top of your thigh and then drive your hips up. Keep this going. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Feel the burn as you're driving those hips up. Hope it's coming through clear enough on the screen. Two more. Change sides. Then reset the hips, reset the foot, and push up. Two to go. All right, so we're going to release that foot again, push the hips up, but now what we're going to do, instead of having the leg crossed on top, it's going to come straight, but you've got your thighs in line with each other. Lift up. The legs aren't touching. Slightly separated. It's all about that bottom. Two more. Sorry, the screen ran away. I just put it back up. Hopefully it didn't run away for you. Just said that it wasn't responding, so I had to try and work that out. Two more. And relax that foot down. Lower the hips back down. And we're going to just do one lot of upper and lower abdominals together. And then we're going to flip over and do a bit of plank work. So with these upper and lower abdominals, it's called the panting dog. You can have your legs at the 90-degree angle. You can have your feet up, flexed. You only move your arms when you're sighing out. When you inhale, you make it deep. The exhale is like a pulse. So your arms come forward. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sigh out. Inhale. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sigh out. Sigh out. Inhale. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sigh out.
Inhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Closing in. Inhale, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Inhale, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay up. Amazing. Rolling up. Okay, good job. So we're going to actually flip over and get into some quick set of planks, not too many. I'm just going to turn the mat because we'll get straight into some back exercises right after that. Hands underneath the shoulders, zip the legs up, bring the hands in, stay nice and low, so shoulders away from the ears, and just feel that burn here. So keeping in everything really narrow, relaxing the shoulders always. Two more breaths. Now we're going to keep our feet where they are, but gently come onto the elbows, keeping the arms narrow, palms together, shoulders away from the ears, flat bodies. Shaking's probably happening now. We're doing planks at the end. Our body's fatigued. I'm definitely shaking. I hope you are too. 4 more breaths. And relax it down. Hey, good job, everybody. That's it in terms of abs. We're going to get into some back exercises just to even it out. So legs, I want you to zip them together. I want you to have your palms together, arms are out in front. Now you can have your forehead down on this one. So if your neck is sore, forehead down. Keep your feet together, but lift your legs up. Knees stay straight. Then lift the arms up. I refer to this as a pin. So we're staying strong in our pin. And then open the legs up and lift them higher, and then the arms and lift them higher. Stay here. Remember, your forehead can be down. Relax. Woo. Let's have a quick stretch. So elbows underneath the shoulder. This is the Sphinx. Is your heart rate up? Mine feels like it's gone up. So hopefully yours is as well a bit. Don't know why, to be honest. Must be the planks. I'm following with that bit of lower back. I don't know. We'll see. Round 2, another round of that. Palms together, zip the legs up, lift the legs, lift the arms. Two more. Open the legs, lift them, open the arms, higher. Zip it in. Woo, lift it up. And ooh, super strong. Bring yourselves into the Sphinx again. So pulling forward, relax the shoulders. So remember, Friday, I'm going to do that leg session, arm session. Saturday, more of a yoga style. Winter's coming. We've got to think warm. Bring our thoughts to somewhere hot. So sun salutations is a good thing to do. One more time through. Zip the legs up, palms together. Like I said before, forehead down if you want. Legs lift, arms too. Getting harder, isn't it? Open the legs, lift them up. Open the arms, lift them up. Zip it in, lift it up, and relax. Too good. Elbows in, pull forward. And then hands under the shoulders and lift up. Great work, team. We're going to gently make our way up to standing to do some balancing. So please, please, please take your time standing up because I don't want you to feel dizzy. I'm just going to move the screen in order to get into our balancing so that you'll still be able to see. All right, so this is the balance that I've been doing most days this week and last because I really want to improve on it. So hopefully you want to improve with me. So left arm out to the side, right knee out. If you can pick up the foot, take the leg out as well. I feel like there's real improvement on this side, which is my worst side. I'm able to come up a little bit higher with the foot, with a little bit less pain, but it's still got a long way to go to get better. So just gently bring it in, lower it down, and let's do it on the other side. So other arm, other leg, knee out. So you stay with the knee or pick up the foot and send it away. So this side, you probably see it's a little bit higher. You'll probably find out the same with you, that you've got one side that's generally better than the other. And bring it on in. Good job. We're going to open ourselves out really long and wide and coming into our floating half moon. We're just letting our leg lift as we come down. Separating the toes. And change sides. So bring it in, open it out, float on down. Stand up. And bring it on in. We want to pick up our right knee with our left hand and cross it over you. And then windmill your arm behind until it's on the horizontal, and then look back. Shoulders, drop them down. Arm releases, leg comes down, pick the knee up, cross it over, windmill the arm again, and then just try and look back. Bring it down, lower that foot, and we want to place our right foot along the side of the left leg, opening the knee. Hands can stay at your heart, your third eye, or we lift. Remember to relax your shoulders, and then if you want more, your eye gaze can come up. You should find that there's a lot more stability now in your body compared to the start of the class. Generally, change sides. My words failed me. I don't even know if I can start again because I don't know what I was going to say. Hands to heart, third eye lift. But you're still with me, so I appreciate that. You know, words often fail me. So let's just gently bring our arms down, release our foot back to hip width distance, and just do some shoulder rolls. Hey, good job tonight. Strong. Bring the head back up to the center, shake it on out. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow, or if not, I'll see you on Friday or Saturday or next week. See ya.